CC, how are you able to keep batters so off balance tonight?
I think just working both sides of the plate. You got to give Murph a lot of credit. He called a good game, and I was just trying to go out and establish both sides of the plate. And we did that pretty good, I think.
I just heard you say to Reggie, I've been absent a couple of months. What was the biggest difference tonight?
Obviously I was a little fired up, and that passion I think has been missing. It's a fine line with me, so I have to be careful, but it worked out for me tonight.
Seems like you had a couple more miles an hour on your fastball as well. Is that the extra days, or is that just a matter of being fired up, like you said?
I think it's just the extra days. It's getting late in the season. It's warm, so it's easy to stay loose.
This is always your time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, I like pitching, especially at the end of the year when the games mean a lot, and it was a good series win.
Huh? What was going on between you and Drake?
Apparently, I guess he got mad about the 2-2 pitch to Hanley. Me walking, kind of off the mound, which had nothing to do with him. I didn't complain about one pitch all night. So for him to come out and tell me not to walk around the mound, it pissed me off.
You were walking around the mound a lot tonight.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Especially the fifth inning.
I don't know why. I don't know why that he needed to feel the reasons to come out and say anything, right there.
Yeah, in fact,
What happened when you were coming off the mound after that inning?
He was trying to tell me to calm down, but I don't think he needs to tell me anything. Don't talk to me if I'm not talking to you, and I think that's a lot of umpires' problems, is they interpret your body language. So, that's not his job. His job is to call balls and strikes. Don't say anything to me if I don't say anything to you.
CC, you look at that fifth inning, you have 2 outs, you wind up walking a couple batters, loading the bases, only to strike out David Ortiz. What's the feeling like after you get that strikeout and are walking off the mound?
Obviously, I was fired up. Walking Jackie Bradley was definitely a big mistake. Gave the ground ball up the middle and then tried to regroup. Ended up walking Bogarts, but made some good pitches to get Poppy out.
The best you felt all season long?
Yeah, I've been feeling pretty good, and hopefully I can just carry this and build the momentum and keep pitching better.
How do you expect to keep the momentum going in your next start?
Just by the same way what I did, establishing inside part of the plate and working off of that.
I don't remember throwing that hard.
I don't know.
It like it found something you hadn't had in a while.
Huh?
Did you feel like you found a weapon you had?
Yeah, I didn't really realize how hard I was throwing, and just looking at swings, just reading swings and misses, getting fastballs up, and those guys swinging and missing. So, it felt pretty good.
CC, do you ever glance at the scoreboard to see how hard you're throwing?
Usually I do, but tonight for some reason I didn't until later. So, the guys in here was telling me, my velocity was pretty good.
the fifth inning, you slowed down. You were as deliberate as I've seen you, taking time between each pitch. Yeah, I think Murphy came out once or twice. What was going on there?
Just trying to make sure that, I didn't get too far ahead of myself. I think that's something that's been, kind of plaguing me this whole year is just, letting innings speed up on me. So, I didn't want that to get out of control. I had some runners on base, and, we were able to make pitches.
So that was a conscious effort.
For sure.
Yeah, something you've been thinking about or working on?
Just something that I kind of recognized, a couple starts ago, and when I was younger, I had Kevin Millwood, and I watched him, the way he would slow innings down, and
right.
I kind of learned from that. I got away from that a little bit this year, and I just want to get back to that.
And then the sequencing on Ortiz, I mean, you set him up with two pretty nice breaking pitches, and then came right at him with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah,
that was by design. You guys figured that it worked on that. Murphy?
Yeah, we just, he had saw the breaking ball a couple times for strikes, and, he hadn't seen the two-seamer in, and it, ran just enough to get him off of it.
Anything you're working on in your days off to keep your velocity up or make it pitch faster than you usually do like you did tonight?
No, I don't. I'm 35 years old. It comes and goes when it comes, so I don't think there's too much I can do.
You're not feeling that good, as good as you were tonight with that fastball. Would you still have gone in there with?
For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess you after this pitcher.
After the two sliders, there's really nowhere else to go.
Right. You've seen those pitches.
Yeah, and I threw him a fastball away the first pitch, so I'm sure he was expecting the two-seamer too. It just kind of ran a little more than he thought.
When you were all fired up for striking out Ortiz there, what were you saying on that?
I don't know.
He was just
I
screaming.
was just screaming.
I guess there's got to be something to, you're at 35 to lose most of the season and then to come back and try to get it back. It takes some time, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And hopefully, like I said, I can just keep building on this and take this into my next start and give us a chance to win.
You talked about how Kevin Neal helped you when you were out there today, especially slowing down. Now that you're the leader of this rotation, have you talked to Sabathia at all and given him any advice? Or
I don't think he needs that much advice right now. He saw how he pitched yesterday, so if he has some bumps in the roads, I'm sure we'll talk. But right now, I think you just let him go.